Welcome to Pillage Overload.
Welcome to Pillage Overload.
I'm
Ah,
Ballast.
I'm
This is Lashing.
And this is not Between the Bulkheads.
This is Pillage Overload tonight.
Overload. Yeah, everybody who was so freaking confused because we kept calling it tonight on our graphic. You're like, is it tonight or is it tomorrow night? No, it's Thursday night. It's always Thursday night. Don't get confused. Always Thursday night.
Always Thursday.
Hi, Bo. Hi, Glenn.
What's up, peeps?
Caitlin made sure she was first in. Hi, Kat.
She can get that crown tonight. Is that what they're looking for? A crown? Something?
High obscene ton Monday night.
A good obscene amount of chat
Hello,
messages.
City Boy says working would haven't come down from the high obscene. Is that Clappington Monday night? What? Hi, Steffi.
Explain,
keep
please.
getting an internal error when I comment. Maybe that's trying to tell you something. She's got stats to uphold. We got stats to uphold tonight. Yeah. So
here we are.
Oh, you're gonna be not number one. And well, I wish we could see the crowns on here. That's why I have it up on my phone right here, so I can see what's going on.
Can?
Well, I went from 3 to 10
on the collaborative.
Shush it, Captain. Nope, you're not allowed to tell me shush.
On the collaborative software dealio that we're looking at, we don't see the crowns.
No. You gotta work. So you gotta work harder. We'll give you your own crowns.
She's logged into her phone, so we see it that way.
I see it here right now.
We can tell who's chatting.
Sunny Boy's number 1, Glenn's 2, Bo's 2, Caitlin's 2, Stephanie's 2, Caitlin's now 3, Bo's now 1.
Okay.
Oh my God. Anyway, by the way, have a care. It locks in place perfectly now. Perfect.
So tonight we don't really have the subject other than just let's bullshit and have a good time.
Hey, Top Knot.
What's up, Mark? How you doing, man? We just want to kick back and relax.
Because we have too many. I got too much shit to do, and there's not enough hours in the day.
Yeah. Summer's coming to an end. We're going to Maryland Rent Fair this weekend.
Yeah.
Good times. It's going to be fun. Hola from Mexico.
It will keep flipping for a bit and then figure itself out. Well, that's on you. I don't know what you want. Well, I don't know what you want me to tell you. Fix it.
So if you guys have anything you want to talk about tonight, let us know because, we're open for...
You know what I forgot to bring out was everything. All the quotes.
Quotes?
Yeah, the movie quotes, because we haven't done those since we started.
Don't you leave me.
Huh?
Don't you leave me. There's a quote for you.
Run away! All right, why don't we start with the drink of the week then?
Yeah, so, we're
the one that we
5 minutes in and we haven't even touched it yet.
Last minute, we're like, I'm getting dinner ready. I was like, hey, what's the drink of the week? And I'm like, I don't remember. We go look. He brings a slip. He's like, it's this. I'm like, what's in it? I don't know. Go grab the book. I don't know. For San Francisco, we should talk about key points of period attire. Wait a minute, we're already in attire.
Oh, we would like to talk about attire. Okay,
I'm tired.
We can do that.
I'm tired of this BS.
I'm gonna retire. How about that?
Shut up. Don't make me start cussing so we can retire from YouTube. Wait, what's the name of the drink again? It's Carnival
Jump Up.
Carnival Jump Up.
Yeah, that's weird name for a drink.
St. Croix.
Whatever.
All right, 1 ounce banana rum, 1 ounce coconut rum, 2 tablespoons of simple syrup. I'm afraid to ask how much you actually dumped in here.
Yeah, I don't even
Juice
know.
of 1 lime and lime zest. He was in charge of the drink because I was fighting with the printer. You know how much a 3D printer is great and sucks at the same time?
Yeah, and we didn't have simple syrup, so I had to make my own.
Yeah. We have Flood and Evie's looking for tips. They're not on.
To find out.
And if you should know, you're not considered a noob anymore, Caitlin. So yeah. Let's try it.
You're on the bandwagon now, girl.
Hashtag drink more rum.
There we go. Down the hatch. Ooh, that's
interesting.
Pretty freaking good. Hard Truth makes anything taste good though. So
is that the Hard Truth? Let me try it.
Oh, did I actually get the Hard Truth?
Oh, I don't know. That's what I was saying with swap.
Yeah, I got the Hard Truth.
Yeah, that's the Hard Truth. Oh wow, that's a difference between the two.
Yeah.
I mean, the Malibu's good in this too.
It's the toasted part.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what.
We have Hard Truth coconut rum, and he was using the rest of the coconut rum needs, and I guess he didn't have enough. So one was the Hard Truth, one was Malibu. They're all really good. Hi, Tess.
Hi, Tess.
Let's talk about getting into pirate groups in different states.
Pirate groups in different states.
Well, we get. Well, I should say from the show for Pillage Overload, we get a lot of California pirates here. We get a lot of Virginia pirates. And we also have some Mexico pirates who like to come on, Omar and Top Knot. I see Top Knot. I'm sure Janet's there. So I guess you guys didn't have any Turtles released tonight?
Yeah. Or is Janet out and you're in? What's going on down there in Mexico?
Turtle time.
Tell Sammy Hagar I said hi.
There she is. She said hashtag drink more rum.
Yeah.
It's turtle time.
All right. Since you said something,
we need to get some more Hard Truth when we go to Florida. We'll stock back up. How about we try what the drink next week is?
We'll bring some Hard Truth to Cedar Key.
So when I was actually when we were talking about what the show is going to be, it's going to be kind of start off Josh Gates tonight. That's what we call it tonight. And I went through to Josh Gates' website, and they actually had all the because he was doing drinks of the night during COVID. That's what he kind of started with this. So I was reading the drinks and I was laughing, but I saved a bunch of them. Oh no, I'm afraid.
The name. You ready?
No.
Between the Sheets.
Oh God, yes.
Good name.
Between the Sheets. We're not too far.
What's up, Mikey? The truth. You can't handle the truth.
Yeah. Between the Sheets. Citrus rum.
You need me on that line.
Cognac, Cointreau, and orange peel.
No. Really?
Yeah.
Can we pick another one?
No.
Please?
That's not how this works.
It is.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
This is our show. We can do whatever the hell we want.
That's not how this works. That's not how this works. We could do one drink like this, and then we could pick one of Josh Gates' drinks. How about we do Treasure Chest next week?
Sure. But anything
better than that?
Anything's better than Cointreau and whatever the hell else is
Cointreau is triple sec.
And what?
Cognac.
Cognac? Yeah.
Cognac
and triple sec?
Really? I found places to buy it when we go to Panama City. See, Bo's already scoping out where to go get the liquor. Hi from JV football game. Hi, Rita. So yeah, I guess I don't know. We'll decide if we're doing Between the Sheets or Treasure Chest, which is probably the same, right?
What's up, Rita? You filling in for Will tonight?
Treasure Chest Between the Sheets. Where's my? I'm gonna use my ramrod to beat him tonight.
Well, I got some.
No, mine. Damn it. We have a restock. We've got a bunch of restock. That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works. So, I was in Roanoke earlier this week, and when I was driving back from Roanoke, it's a 3-hour drive. And I decided to start listening to our old live streams from season 1.
I don't know if you have all. I don't know if y'all have seen our old live streams, like from season 1. You're in for a treat. Did you actually put the video in here so we could show them a little clip? Oh, you're in for a treat, peeps. This is going to be good. If you haven't seen it before. Janet may have because she's a part of our Patreon account, but let me tell you how much fun this is going to be.
You're talking about just a short in general. This is it's on our YouTube channel. I'm gonna
we have this particular episode she's about to hopefully bring up here is actually posted on our YouTube channel, and it's pretty special. Yeah,
it's episode 1. Season 1 episode. It's the first time we've ever live streamed.
Very first episode of Pillage Overload.
Yeah.
In fact, we barely even had a name for it.
I think we just came up with Pillage Overload, the name at that night.
And we hadn't even worked out the actual day we were going to do it.
It wasn't supposed to be an actual day. We were supposed to do this once a month. Once a month.
Yeah. And then the way Mr. Saxton, the owner of Smoking Bacon, came on the show that night with us live, and we were arguing about when we were going to have the show, and when we were going to do it.
We weren't even arguing about that. It was just like we're talking that, oh God, what are we going to do? Because the pandemic came along and we didn't know.
Yeah.
Here it is. Okay.
It was a good time. All right, so
hold on.
Let's see if we can get this loaded into the
share screen.
Loaded in the program.
Okay, share. I don't know if you can still hear, but watch.
Oh, look at that! Isn't that special? That's good stuff.
Wow, there's such a delay in watching this. They're not seeing it. It's not showing.
Oh.
Why can't you see it? This is bullshit.
Anyway.
Oh, maybe because if I actually share the screen.
Oh.
Right?
All right.
Playing.
One more time?
I don't know.
One more. We're still, pirates in technology.
Buffering. You know what? Bite me. I don't know what it's... I said stop share screen. No video is being shown. Yeah, I figured that out. It's being lame. Lame-o.
How about now?
Layers.
How about now?
Jay, shush. You're not helping. You are not helping this at all.
I'll just continue drinking my drink.
Screen share.
While this is going on, because, coming from the first episode to this, not much has changed.
I mean, add. Oh, I got it. I got it.
So there it is. Play.
Is it?
Play.
Yeah. I win.
Gets up if we need entertainment.
Look, Smoke. Hopefully you can hear.
We'll do this once a week.
Yeah.
We'll do this once a week if you like, brother. We got you.
No. What? No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
But
shut him up.
If that,
I am not ready for this.
This is what happens when I drink.
I am not ready for this.
Hold on. This is what happens when I drink too much rum. I start getting crazy.
Oh my God.
So here
gets up if we need entertainment.
Look,
and we still haven't stopped talking about drinking rum and doing crazy shit.
So if it didn't work, you got to go to the our YouTube page, go watch the short. It's freaking hilarious. Because at the end of that, I know, I'm sorry, that didn't age well. Thanks, Steph. Stop sharing screen. Cool.
Fun part is we're still wearing the same hats.
You're not wrong on it. Now there's no faces. That didn't age well. No. So that first episode was in our shed, behind the house. Like we had completely cleared out an area because this did not exist. And this is
about the 15th iteration of the set that we've gone through since we started. I changed it all the time.
I love Michael's like, are we there yet? Sorry, dude. I wanted you to see it because in that video, we were talking about, we were supposed to do Pillage Overload. It was supposed to be once a month, and we were supposed to do it at events. The idea was that you guys were going to come to events and see us at events. And we were supposed to have the Irish Festival, and we were supposed to be at Irish Festival for that one. And surprise, it got canceled because Pillage Overload started in 2020. So
imagine that.
We were sitting there talking about it, and all of a sudden we're like, what else are we gonna do? And then this one here goes, hey, we'll do this every week if you want, because what else are we gonna do? And I'm like, no, and I'm already
we didn't have anything else better to do.
But with the amount of drinking we had to get to that point of that show, because it was the first time we live streamed, I was pretty lit.
Yeah,
we were pretty lit.
Sir.
So
that first season, just like first couple seasons actually, because we were on Smoking Bacon, we weren't doing this on YouTube yet, so there were no rules. Pretty much. So
no rules, just right.
We could drink and swear and talk about anything we wanted to. So we did. If you think we get messed up on this, Go back and watch some of those episodes.
I listened to the first 2. So that was the one I was listening to, and I was laughing because I'm like, at the end of that, I am just defeated. Steve, it was a pretty open forum. We didn't have to worry about that. Sunny Boy's been with us since day one. He remembers that shit.
That guy, he knows.
So I'm like totally defeated. And at the end of that clip, if you look, I'm just sitting here like my knees on my elbows on my knee, my hands in my my chin's in my hand, and I'm like, no.
And
because it took enough to convince us to do it that time for once a month. And then about 10 minutes after that, Wade comes on, Mr. Saxon. He's like, Thursday is now known as Pirate Night. And we're like, what? No, we haven't had a conversation. This is not happening. He's like 8 or 9 o'clock. So that is how Pillage Overload came to be. Thursday night around 8 o'clock was because of that. It was actually the only opening on his app. And because we weren't girls doing TNA, we had the Thursday night slot. But you know what? I think it worked out for the better because we get our weekend.
So here we are in
pre-Friday
season.
Yeah. I wish I'd known you started this in 2020. That would have been awesome since we were all at home. Yeah, we were also in an app, and it was Let's just say
the app still exists.
Yeah, the app's still out there.
It's called Smokin' Bacon, and it's actually available on the.
I'm not sure.
Play Store, and I think on
that's
the
an
Apple
interesting
Store.
Origin story.
On the Apple App Store. So I mean,
it's been a while.
If you wanna, I'll be honest with you, I haven't been in it in a while, so I have no idea what's going on in there.
Since Ballast and I have been since we walked away and started doing the live stream on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then we started Patreon. It's kind of hard juggling all those worlds. We used to have our own area in that app where we shared stuff.
Yeah, we'll be honest with you. They changed the platform. I know we've told this story before, but they changed the platform in the app, and it got difficult to do our show the way we wanted to do it. And so we just kind of stopped and told them, hey, we'll come back if it ever gets fixed. And it kind of never did.
And it got fixed, but we started establishing something here with YouTube. And honestly,
when we started going on YouTube, it was kind of inevitable to stick with this because our reach got bigger, and we wouldn't have all you guys on here to egg us on.
I don't know if our reach got that bigger, but our reach got bigger. So, but I watched
got somewhat bigger.
Episode 1 and 2. They're on our Patreon account, and I was listening to them, and I was sitting there laughing, and I was like, "All right, we need to go through these shows and rate them like on a 0 shutdown." Oh, it did shut down a few months back.
Oh. Well, there you go.
Have you all ever been doing an event and had a hearty party night with crew, then had to pirate again the next day? Yes.
Every event we go to.
Every event. There's been a couple nights. There's been a couple events where I've been up to like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning talking with the ladies, just laying out underneath the stars, and then going to bed, waking up, and being a professional pirate the next day.
Yeah, we do that a lot. Mm-hmm. A lot more than we probably should, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of other people there. There's other crews at most of the events we go to, so we get a chance to see a lot of people we don't get to see that often. So sometimes it gets to be a good time, and we don't want to go to bed.
And that was what was interesting. Going back and listening to those first 2 episodes from season 1, it was March 17th. It was a Saturday. It was 7 p.m. And I was joking. I was like, we should rate these shows on a scale of 0 to 10 on how drunk we are. I was a solid 5 on drunk in that one. Like, you can, obviously, if you go listen to that one, I'm just hysterical because, like, I had a couple before that.
Yeah, if you go watch the whole episode.
And then episode 2, I was re-listening to that because that was, so we did that Saturday, and it was literally that Thursday we turned around and did the second show, and when we started the iteration. And I was laughing because we were both pretty sober in that one. We were like, all right, we got to actually do this. We got to talk about this. And we talked a lot about the crew in those first couple episodes. We were talking a lot about, what was interesting, and it's kind of neat, is we actually documented what was going on in our lives during COVID that year, what we were experiencing, because Irish Festival was closed canceled that first one, and they canceled everything through March. And then when we came back that second week is when we started hearing that Yorktown was canceled and all events through April, and we were still hopeful for Blackbeard at that time. Mm-hmm. So it's definitely interesting to go back and listen to those. I'm with him. I can't watch it. I need to listen because hard. It is. You saw how dark it was, and we were in the shed, and we didn't have a mic. No. We didn't have lighting. We've grown over the last 5 years with this.
Yeah, we had nothing back then, and it was, we'd never done anything like this before, so
it was
being in front of a camera, we're both kind of, yes, we do this, but we're
kind of introverts, believe it or not. We are
kind of introverts, so it was difficult stepping over that line.
There was a lot of this in the early days just to get us moving on from it, which
calm the nerves.
I was.
Now we just do it because.
Hashtag drip our rum. Yeah, I wanted to go back and listen because I'm trying to figure out when we actually came up with that. I hadn't heard it yet. Michael says live stream at an event interviewing people on the street. I think it would be hilarious. We did so. That was that was the idea. We were going to do this at an event, and we actually did an event for Polar Plunge in February. We were out there, and it's on our YouTube channel if you actually go look at it.
We also did one from Cedar Key in Florida, too.
And Smith Mountain Lake. Mm-hmm. The issue with living at a location is what we learned. Signal, it can be...
And in this game, signal is everything.
That is not Todd. That is Jay. Larabelle. Ballast. Jay. Not Todd. Not Mr. Willis, Jay, Ballast.
He's the white.
Yeah. He's not a goofy ogre.
Thanks, honey.
Love you, baby. So when we did Polar Plunge, I was walking around with a gimbal, and it was constant being stopped, and it was hilarious. It's like, hold on, we gotta take a picture, and I had the gimbal, and I put it behind my back, so all you see is from the camera from the backside with us like taking pictures.
Yeah. And it was in Virginia Beach in February, so it was a little chilly.
Oh, and God, yeah.
There wasn't that great of a signal even there.
It wasn't
as bad as Smith Mountain Lake. Smith Mountain Lake was horrible.
We had to stop recording at one point, and then I had to go plop my ass in the tent and set up and basically not move. And it sucked because we did want to do interviews with the crew, and we found that it's probably better that we just pre-record it. And actually in spring when we did Shire, we were doing a little bit of recording and talking to people.
So at events now we do pre-record.
We're trying to
because of that.
Trying to get better at that.
It's gotten better over the years. Obviously, signals have improved everywhere, but it's still not good enough to where we could do it the way we want to do it. Mm-hmm. The only reason we got away with it in Cedar Key is because they actually
brought out
a 5G antenna.
Yep.
So
hi, Linda.
And that was placed like right next to where we were live streaming.
Yeah, we moved,
which is really the only reason we actually kind of did it and knew we could do it from there.
We did it because it was our 100th episode.
Yeah. Well,
it was a pretty big deal for us. 100 episodes.
So that was kind of a key scenario for that. So yeah, that's why we don't do it, because a lot of the places we go don't have a signal. Mm-hmm. And if you're out in the middle of nowhere, it's kind of hard to do a live show with no signal when you're trying to stream in 1080p.
And also it's gotten to the point where our daily activities within the crew
it's like trying to herd cats.
Well, we have so much responsibilities while we're running around and that's why we have a tendency to forget to even record when we're there, because I'm doing my captain duties and responsibilities, and he's running around helping with taking care of cannons and doing his demos, and
we have Bo with us taking pictures. So
Bo's got her camera, so I always forget to pull out mine.
We always joke about not needing to worry about taking pictures because Bo's with us,
and we always know when Bo's not around because there's no pictures. It's like, hey, about that event. Oh shit, Bo wasn't there. There's no evidence. If Bo didn't take pictures, it didn't happen. So that's kind of why we've been seriously. I think we've done a couple of stuff. We're really trying to get better into doing that. It's a total mindset change, and we're really trying to get into doing different things and little clips. Our Patreon page has a lot of raw stuff. I'll do quick 30-second clips of maybe us in camp, and I just share it on there because if they're gonna pay to see us, I'm gonna give them something to show.
Yeah.
Us acting like morons. Here, come watch us.
Give them their money's worth.
Give them the money's worth.
So yeah, that's why we don't do live shows from events. Basically,
it's if we had a solid hour, then not be distracted. That's
some of them we might. There's a couple we probably could do it from, but majority of them, like I said, they're in the middle of nowhere, so it's kind of not feasible.
Yeah. But that's why we stick to doing this. That's why. And when we first started doing this, I think the first year we streamed, I want to say almost 36, 38 weeks out of the 54 weeks.
Yeah.
Almost 2/3 of the year we had our show. I think we had a 2-week break. We started March. We had a 2-week break, and then we were back at it.
Yeah, we've slowed down a lot too. Because it gets to be difficult to interact this with actual pirating. So going to events, especially in the spring, that's why we shut it down in April, because that's when our events
season starts kicking off.
We start getting busy at that time, so it's kind of hard to do this and that at the same time.
So real quick before we get into that one, Janet, I'm holding the ramrod to my 3D print cannon, so I'm playing with it.
So that's why we shut it down in April, because our first big events are in April, and we do this on Thursday nights, and we usually leave out Friday.
So it works.
Doing this and then having to get up in the morning and
Oops,
and leave out to an event and do an event all weekend can be quite difficult. So we stopped doing that, and then we pick it up back in August.
We started doing it early.
We started picking it up because it kind of slows down in August. From August to November is a little bit slower. We're starting to pick up in those months now too.
October is gonna suck. We'll just say that.
Yeah, October this year is gonna be busy. So,
Kat, I wasn't expecting Will to come by the house as early as you did, or I would have had yours done. I was still printing a couple more pieces to the cannon, or would have sent yours to Shire as well. Stephanie asked, "What's our favorite pirate memory?"
Oh wow, that's a good question.
There's
a lot of good ones.
I have at an event I have one. It was Yorktown. It was the first year we were at Yorktown. I was dressed as cabin boy because back then I did cabin boy one day and I did lady the next day, and I just gave up on being a lady. My mom came and visited us and was sitting there talking to him, and I'm standing behind him, not completely, just kind of at an angle. And she goes, "Where's Deborah?" And I'm like, "I'm right here. Like, I am right freaking here." Like, seriously. And then my dad was looking at pictures of the crew and said the same thing. He's like, "Where are you at?" And I'm like, "I'm right there in the middle as cabin boy, dressed as a boy." So to me, that was it's one of my favorite memories because I felt that I was actually portraying the part really well. That, and then hearing my name yelled across camp when somebody has a question on something, and they're like, "I don't know this. Hold on, Lashing or Deborah or whatever." Lieutenant Dan, that's what I used to be called back then. So those are I always love those. It's just like I'll be sitting there talking and I hear my name, like, "What? Huh? What?" So what about you? What can you think of what your favorite one is?
Wow, that's a tough one. I know. I think firing the cannon the first time at Blackbeard at night was a memorable one. I mean, we've had so many cool moments. going to Bath for the first time and being able to hang out where where Blackbeard lives, and doing that event every year is just awesome because those people are amazing and the encampment is always amazing.
Firing our cannon for the first time. Finally getting chaos and firing chaos for the first time. That was that's a good memory.
Yeah.
Hi, Lindsay.
Having that this past year at Blackbeard and Yorktown, doing that was cool. It's hard. We get to do a lot of cool stuff. And,
be on Calamar Nickel, getting all those pictures up
Calamar
there.
Nickel was another one.
How about this? What was your favorite photo opportunity that we have had? Like where we were able to take pictures at?
Well, Calamar Nickel was definitely on the top of that list.
Or do you have a favorite picture, a favorite crew picture?
Favorite crew picture?
Yeah.
Oh, the one at Blackbeard where everybody is. We do
the first year when we did when we were standing on top of the crates.
We had kind of have stopped doing it a lot, but we have a tradition in Loose Cannon Company where at the end of an event, we get everybody together and we kind of do a mock battle scene where we set everybody up like they're trying to kill each other in a sword fight or whatever. What?
Pirates on the Carousel.
Oh yeah, that
was thing. Pirates on the Carousel. That was
a good one too.
I mean, God, they're so hard. Yeah, the battle our live action poses.
Yeah, it was a tradition. We kind of stopped doing it. Is like we do live action poses. So we'll get everybody together and we'll pretend like we're sword fighting and trying to kill each other, and we'll freeze and pose, and then it'll be a picture of that battle.
Mm-hmm.
And the one we did at Blackbeard was epic.
Bath was a good one when we actually we had almost the whole crew there. That was the first time we've had the whole crew together in a while.
But that was a good one from Blackbeard was epic, and because it had so many people in it, and it was a great picture.
And that was our first. So, that was 2019. 2019 was our first full year with the crew. Yorktown was fun. We met a good chunk of the crew, but we hadn't met all of the crew, and we met the rest of them at Blackbeard. I think Mealy, we met him at Blackbeard. I think Damon was at Blackbeard. We hadn't met him at Yorktown. I think Angela was at Yorktown because I remember yelling at Hayden because Hayden was being a little shit when I was trying to get in my corset and he was running his mouth, and I was like, shut up, I'm gonna go up there and punch you in the face. And then I hear Todd going, Hayden, shut up, leave her alone. He's like, you don't want to mess with her. Because at that point they knew that I'll go to fisticuffs. And next week, Red Goat and Mud Pie are getting married. Oh my God, is that next week? Red Goat and Mud Pie, Maggie and yeah. Oh my God, I can't believe it's next week. We'll have to make sure we get on there. And guess who the officiant is? You? Are you going back home? Or is it Kid? Is Kid going up? I mean, there's a couple of them I can think of. I thought it would be you. So you're going back up there? Or are they coming down to you? That'd be kind of cool, getting married in Mexico. Beaufort and the Pirates rushing me. How about Beaufort and me telling everybody to shut up? That's another great one. So Bo is trying to get everybody to get in line for a picture. And
like a picture of all the pirates that were at the invasion.
Like we do at Blackbeard. And no one's listening to her. Everybody's talking. So I just screamed, shut up! And Todd and Jake both look at me. They're like,
everybody shut up.
Everybody shut up. And Todd goes, good one. And after everybody shut up, it was like, listen to Bo! So she could get us together. Because we were also staring into the damn sun, which was extremely annoying. Why do we always take pictures at the worst time of day? It's always the worst time of day. Yeah, in your face. Yeah. Golden hour. Anyway.
So
that's technology's not my friend tonight. I guess Caitlin was having issues. I'm looking at some of the comments. I loved our chick pics. Oh, I don't know why it makes me held that one for review. Hold on, I just shared that. When Lindsay said she loved chick pics that we did at Bath. Actually, that was kind of cool this year. We got the girls together. We were goofing around and having fun, and then we made the guys do the same thing. And I don't know. I just love that we try to do different things. Bo's got an amazing imagination, and she's got all these different ideas for pictures, and we are right there with her doing it. I mean, we support our craziness. That's why I'm captain. Why? Because I yell until people shut up. They're lucky I didn't say shut the up, which I almost did, but I didn't. I was a little bit nicer. I was just like, I'm going to channel my inner project manager and make people So yeah, so many good memories with events. A lot of hot memories, wet memories, dry ice. Yeah, both through dry ice in the water at Smith Mountain Lake. We need to figure out a cooler to shoot with that. Cat every other comment gives me an error and doesn't post. Oh, well tell her
looks like you're not going to get your crown tonight.
Tell her to restart her phone. That's what IT tells me to do. Restart your shit.
No crown for you tonight.
What else? Wet. Extremely wet years.
That's at least once or twice every year.
Worst wet event ever. Worst wet event ever. What would you say? I got mine, obviously. I think you're going to say the same one.
That would probably have to be Harvest Fair.
Yep.
Yeah.
Harvest Fair. Mr. Squishy when Andy fell off the dock at Blackbeard 2020. Yeah.
That was funny.
He was practicing sword fighting and he lost his footing on the dock and went in the water.
He did.
Yeah, Harvest Fair 23. The wettest event ever. I think we had to deal with.
That whole weekend was a freaking disaster.
Friday, getting our fly up and getting our tent up, and then having Andy push up the fly of our tent and having buckets of water in our faces. And then again on Saturday, having our rug float.
Yeah, rug float. We had to move all our merch because we were vending at that event. So we had to move all our merch into, fortunately, they had a building where some of the vendors were in, and there was enough room in there to cram us in there. So we moved all our merch inside the building.
Oh my God.
And left our tent to get destroyed.
Stephanie. Hold on, where is it?
The hula hoop incident. Oh, yeah. Hey, how do you remember that?
There's a video, I think, somewhere out there of that one.
Yeah.
When we saw the rocket flyby in Beaufort. Yes, the
that
SpaceX.
Was a cool one, Jackson, yeah.
There's a short on our YouTube page. I posted that.
Yeah, so we got this bright idea at Blackbeard to, somebody brought hula hoops.
I think it was Stephanie with the hula hoops. She thought it would be a great.
There's a brick sidewalk that goes around our encampment at that event, and we were 3 sheets and decided we were gonna take the hula hoops and spin them backwards and try and catch them. And
you guys were actually
we were hula hooping and I fell.
She's like, yeah, it was. Yep.
And I fell and busted my ass and practically broke my wrists. It was a good time.
Bo and Lindsay are talking about Harvest Fair summer camp because after that whole rain thing, when the event cleared out, one of the halls were empty and we were there. All our shit was wet, so we didn't want to leave.
We had to camp.
So we had summer camp in one of the halls. All of our cots all set up. There was, I think, 6-7 of us. Air mattresses and all that, and
all inside, and we were all
it was great,
cozied up.
Janice's ours was Halloween Town in St. Helens. There was it was a tiny tornado storm. Our mast almost fell over that holds up the outrageous fortune canvas that covers the whole camp. I've seen pictures of your guys' camp, and that's not a small. It's not a small mast. First off,
that thing's huge. Yeah, I can't imagine that coming down on everybody.
Stephanie Kat has stolen Stephanie's phone. I stole Stephanie's phone because mine isn't playing. I told you to restart it. The tornado threw camp at Blackbeard Pirates Festival 2012. That was before.
Yeah, you could tell that story, Bo, because we weren't in the crew yet.
That was actually that happened right before we moved down to Virginia.
Yeah.
Ballast and I were still living.
We actually
up in
went to Blackbeard in 2013.
That was our first year there. Yep.
And heard about it, but we weren't reenactors yet at that point.
The moist event with the duck.
Oh yeah.
What duck? Newburn.
Newburn. Yeah.
But that's moist for a different reason. Freaking sprinklers. Which, by the way, is another short on our channel. I do have some of these shorts on our channel.
Yeah. So the event coordinators in Newburn promised us soar up and down.
Year. This was the second year.
The second, because the first year we got blasted by the sprinklers at like 2:00 in the morning or something.
Me and you slept through that. Stephanie and them did not.
So the next year, they swore up and down. They shut the sprinklers off, and sure enough, about 2:00 in the morning, sprinklers start coming on, running around trying to cover them up, the whole 9 yards. We were ready for it because we knew it was coming.
I had just laid down because I was up talking. I think Stephanie, Bo, and I were, or maybe we just might have been Bo and I at that point, but we were up talking, which we do at Newburn, looking at the sky. Literally got in the bed, lay down, just closed my eyes, and then that sound of
you can hear it coming.
Hauled ass out of, like literally leapt out of bed. Bo had taken her contacts out. She's legally blind. She's getting out. We're grabbing freaking canvas and buckets and everything. So there is a video I had found recently, and I shared it on YouTube.
Throwing pots and pans over the top of the sprinkler.
1:30 in the morning, and you hear me going, sprinkler, sprinkler, sprinkler,
yeah,
sprinkler.
One of the sprinkler heads was inside of
she was in the very corner of her tent. It assaulted me in my tent. That year, you guys slept through it. You and Jackson slept through it that year.
You can't see the sprinkler heads because they're kind of underground.
No,
so
they're way over.
You could put your tent right over the top of it and not even know it.
Mark had said when, what was it? Mark was talking about, all right, so Janet was talking about that, and he said, when the eye of the storm passed over us, I got up on a crane, yelled up the sky, is that all you got? Really? Really? Damn pirate. Lindsay, any event where Mikey plays bartender is bound to have everyone with massive hangovers except him. I didn't have a hangover after Smith Mountain Lake. I just went and took a shower the following morning.
Because you guys are lightweights.
But Steph woke me up every time the sprinklers hit. Mark likes to tempt fate. Lindsay, you're not wrong. I spent the wild drive. Oh, you were hungover driving home from Smith Mountain Lake. I'm sorry. Assaulted. I was toting canvas to pile on a salt. That was the first year. The second year, you guys were out cold. So when we were over by the docks,
everybody's got a different version of the same story.
I got the bathroom being locked. Yeah, because they locked the bathrooms at midnight. How about
the other thing that they promised they wouldn't do?
Oh, how about the fire alarm at Blackbeard Festival that went off twice? One went off on both nights.
I don't remember.
The hotel fire alarm went off Friday night.
Yeah.
And then the garage went off Saturday night. Lindsay at Bath with the down tent video is my alarm in the morning, and the sprinklers missed us that one time. F the witching hour to
Yorktown.
Stephanie, F the witching hour. The sprinkling hour is terrifying. Funny moment, 2023 Harvest Fair and Bo's glowing ball, and getting yelled at. How about being at Yorktown and being yelled at by the Vikings that we were too loud?
Yeah.
Vikings complaining that we are loud.
We were too loud.
Lindsay flipping off the sky. That was at Yorktown this year. With the 30 plus mile per hour wind that we had all night and just, ugh. Yeah, we promise it's not locked. This is why I have trust issues.
Trust no one.
Stephanie, mine.
Never believe what an event coordinator tells you.
Stories, good times. I mean, are singing, when we start doing show tune songs or
Yeah.
quoting movies. I mean, how many times
when
that's
Mark,
okay. We
Mark
giggled
Miller
too much
comes
this weekend.
around and in Cedar Key and gets
Cedar
everybody started singing.
Yeah, Cedar Key is it's not all the crew that goes down to that one, but Damon, Jay, and I are down there. Bo was there last year, and Mark Miller comes, and he just came by our camp. It's a small camp. It's not a big area,
but we just Rusty Cullis gets in there and
sat
just
there
starts
and
gets everybody singing, and we all start singing, and that lasts like all night long. Way too late in the morning.
You have to tell the story. What story?
The story?
I don't know. You have to tell a story. You got to tell me which story. There's so many stories. It's story time. Story time.
Which story are you referring to?
Did you get restricted?
For
some of them are like Jackson said wussies. It got held back. Some of the texts are getting held. I can't keep up with it.
Tell the story. Yorktown this year. Which story?
What, Mr. Hide and Go Seek? That story? I don't think we want to talk about that one.
Oh,
Hide and Seek champ. Yeah,
his story.
Stories were so funny. Yeah, Mr. Hide and Go Seek. Mr. I gotta go to the bathroom. I was like, well, the porta john's right there. He disappears. 2 hours later, this MFer
later that evening
pops up from sleeping next to a trailer that's not even ours.
He's so in your town.
He is so lucky he did not get his ass beat by all the women because we were all tired and wanted to go to bed. He was in bed already. I wanted to go to bed so bad.
So in your town, right across the sidewalk from the camp, there's a fence that divides us from the Mariners Museum. And Mr. Leitner was sleeping on the ground right on the other side of that fence.
5 feet from camp. He's not wrong. Well, we're probably a little more than that, but you're not wrong. It's like
he was less than 20 feet from the camp.
Right across from the sidewalk from camp.
And everybody's out looking for him, and he's right there.
I am putting
asleep on the ground, and
he's gonna have a tracker on his ass next time around.
Yeah, and Mr. Lost and Not Found.
And I was not captain at this point in time. I didn't get named captain until Sunday, so not my responsibility.
You would have been in trouble, my friend.
Lindsay says, "Crazy bitch, sing along."
Yeah. So, Mr. Willis and I fight over the speaker all the time.
Yep.
And so we both have these huge speakers that we Bluetooth, and we've worked out that we're supposed to play. One of us gets Friday night, and one of us gets Saturday night.
The true lost boy.
And
it was his night. Or we were playing our stuff, and he took
over and was playing. He loves. Since he's not here, we can talk about him.
Oh yeah, let's talk shit about Mr. Willis.
He loves show tunes, and I, obsessed. He's obsessed. When I say love, he's obsessed. And just like old jazz and.
I mean, we've got some new artists. Some of it's cool. Listen to.
It's cool. Some of it's cool, but the show tunes, most of the time, are ridiculous.
Yes.
And he knows them all by heart. So anytime he puts them on, he's out of 25 people that are in the camp, he's the only one that knows the fucking song.
So he got a phone call. Like he had taken over the speaker at that point because earlier he was yelling at Jay. He's like, play Deborah's playlists because he was just being a jerk to Jay because he likes picking on him. My playlist is very, very heavy. I listen to heavy music. So we were laughing like, okay, this is weird, but whatever. And he finally was like, can I take it over? We're like, whatever, take it over. Then he got a phone call. So we turned off his speaker at that time.
Well, no.
It's before the phone call. I'm sorry. He just took it over. He just came up and took it over.
While he was on the phone call,
No, this was before the phone call, before I turned it off. I forgot about that because he had played a song and we were kind of being all like, he took over the speaker, but the speaker's ours for tonight. But I had connected to a speaker at the event previously when we were at Celtic Festival because me and him are the only ones had signal.
Yeah, so you still had it.
I still had it synced to my phone, so I pulled up Crazy Bitch. I waited for the song that we were listening to finish, and then I took the speaker over, and Crazy Bitch started playing, and he's looking at his phone, looking at the speaker, like, the hell's going on? And I am dying because the people around me knew what was going on. And
everybody knew but him.
Everybody in camp started singing Crazy Bitch. It was the best, and I gave the speaker back.
So we had a campfire going, and there was like 20, 30 people sitting around, and we were all singing it. And he had no idea what was going on.
And he thought it, obviously
that was great.
He thought it was great, and he was laughing
hilarious.
because everybody was singing at the same time and doing along with it. And that was definitely, now every time I hear the song "Crazy Bitch," I think of that moment, and it was just classic. And then when he put 2 and 2, first he was getting pissed. He's like, "Who took it over?" And then it's me. Yeah. He's not gonna get mad at me.
When the captain takes over,
I wasn't captain at that point. I wasn't captain till Sunday. That was awesome to watch, Janet. It was really funny. What was cool is hilarious. That we had a lot of people around that weren't crew. We had some associates.
And everybody was participating.
Everybody jumped in. Everybody. It was great. So yeah, every time I hear that song, I should change that to be his ringtone. That's it. I gotta go change it as ringtone when I remember tomorrow.
That or a Carol Emerald song.
I like Carol Emerald. So Popcorn Over Bo was pretty good too. We're not gonna talk about that. We'll leave that to something else. Lyra Coyote ugly moment at Celtic Festival. Dancing on the bar. Yeah. The bug we named, the bathroom at Bath, and the possible ghost as well. Yeah.
What? This one I don't know.
You don't. Yes, you do.
The bug in the bathroom.
Oh yeah, that was in the bathroom. We were taking pictures. It was a cockroach. We were naming it. The ghost.
Just.
Right the ghost. You remember down by the seawall? Remember we saw that shit? Yeah, you were down there looking with us. Don't give me that shit. Hi, Brownie.
I was probably.
Who remembers that shit?
3 sheets.
Bath. We saw something scurry and couldn't figure out where the hell it went. There was something really freaky going on at Bath this year. We were all kind of like,
That's not surprising because it's Bath.
Look at me. I'm the captain now. No, Mikey, shut up. I am not.
What's up, Brownie? Yeah, so, apparently there was a ghost in Bath.
See? They know what I'm talking about. There was.
Now that you mention it, I think I do remember you guys talking about it.
There was no footprints, and we did investigate. It was kind of like the shape of an otter at one point. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do you remember now?
Yes, I do remember now.
See? We're not.
I remember the investigation.
Well, remember all of us freaking out?
Yes. Yes, I do. And that was legit, man.
Like, we were legit.
Like, there were more than a few people saw it. It wasn't just like one person saw it.
Okay. I get it.
And we were all down there looking for footprints and couldn't find nothing.
I mean, it was... And it wasn't just one of us, one person who saw it. There was like at least 3 or 4 of us who had seen it happen. Like, it happened, and we looked at each other like not wanting to say anything. Like, did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? Am I crazy? I feel crazy right now. Did you see that? Apparently, Mikey.
We are crazy.
Mikey's number 1. That's why he's saying, "Look at me now." Yeah, Janet. I swear it was ghost. We've all been drinking, but we all can't see the same thing, like our level of drunkenness and all this. We all saw the exact same thing.
Different stories from the same
6 of
event.
us. Yes. It was Blackbeard's head scurrying around 3 times. I remember we were joking about that. We thought it might have been an otter, but we couldn't find footprints. I do remember that. I do remember thinking it was an otter, and then we're like, why the fuck is an otter all the way up here too? At Bonner's Point of all places.
Yeah, because if you knew that area, that's not really where otters hang.
No. I think that was the first time ever overnighting and doing an event where I was kind of freaked out. I'm like...
Didn't we have the Northern Lights one year at that?
That was the year before. Bath? Yeah, it was Bath too.
Yeah, the year before we had Northern Lights showing up at Bath too.
That's right. Bo, picture of a ghost at Yorktown before Todd and Jackson. Like, she had a sequence of pictures, and you go one picture, the next, and that one in the middle one, it was like a ghost face, and it was behind. Todd was on the ground next to Stumpy, and Jackson standing over him, and it's behind Jackson's head towards our tent. It was where. Remember that one?
That place is haunted. It's like Waxhaw.
That was Yorktown. That one we're talking about.
Oh yeah.
This one in particular, but still, someone needs to tell me about the ghosts.
Yorktown, Bath, Waxhaw. Waxhaw was haunted too. That place.
Perimeter cameras, video ghosts. We're all right. We don't need another hobby for ghost hunters. I mean, pirating is enough.
So we used to do an event.
Oh my God, Waxhaw. That place was cursed. It was cursed. We were screwed every year we went down there.
So the first year we went, what was it? The truck, and it was always the truck. Stuff happened to the truck.
It was the oil the first year.
Yeah,
it was
the
brakes
first year.
The second year.
My truck we got up close to the event, and my truck just randomly shut down and wouldn't start.
That was
oh no, we were leaving.
We were leaving
the event. And yeah, thankfully this was before we had the trailer.
Yeah, we were in Big Blue at that time. But
we were driving down the road and my truck just randomly shut off.
And the oil pressure was saying that he had no oil, and we're like, okay.
And I'm checking it, and like
we pulled the dipstick. That's sticking with your dipstick, Jimmy. And there was no oil on it. Hey, there he is. There's Willis. So we walked to a gas station, got oil, put oil in it, and then drove another couple miles, and it did it again.
Yeah. So we're like, well, we know there's oil in it this time. What the hell's going on?
And it's Sunday. Mechanics don't work on freaking Sunday.
We ended up finding a place that was open on Sunday afternoon. And we go in there, and we're like, hey, this is what's going on. Can we change our oil?
No, so we didn't ask them to change the oil. We were telling them what was going on, and they went and diagnosed it, and they came back, and they said, when was the last time your oil changed? And we're like, 3 months ago.
Yeah.
They're like, are you sure? Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
And we always change the oil regularly because of how much we drove.
And we had the car and the truck. We were changing oil at the same time at that point too. They go, your oil filter had a date on it of like a year or something insane. The oil filter was old.
Yeah. So whoever had changed the oil previously,
Jiffy Lube,
didn't take the old oil filter off and replace it.
So oil was not circulating through the truck. It wasn't getting through the filter, and it was basically.
If you know anything about 2010 Silverados,
they're sensitive.
Well, they have a little pipe that sends the oil up to where you read it from at the dipstick, and that tube was apparently clogged. So it wasn't it had oil in it, but it wasn't reading that it had oil in it, and the gauge inside was saying that there was no oil in the truck. So when that happens, the computer shuts the truck off automatically. So you can be driving down the road and it'll just beep at you and then shut off.
Yeah.
Like literally in the middle of driving.
Thankfully, we didn't have that
problem.
Which is what happened. we were going on the back road, so thank God we got that. And no, Jackson, the quartermaster, he says the quartermaster is never late or early. According to who? Not according to the captain. And Stephanie's thing with the damn fish, I'm thinking it's the graphic in the program that's changing it, because that is not what that is right there. It just says, "Ayo," and every time she does that, shut the truck off. Thankfully, it was just an oil change. We got home. That was the first year.
So being that we added oil to it, it had more oil.
Yeah, so they had to drain it, and they did all that.
So once they did all that, it was fine. We made it home. The next year, we were pulling into the event.
Yep.
Like literally got in the turn lane pull into where the event was at.
We turned in the wrong entrance, and we were going to turn around and go into the second entrance. And at that point, we heard.
yeah. So we're driving, and I hear this huge, loud noise coming from underneath the front of the truck
on his side. So I get out.
What the?
Like,
And
stop! Let's get out.
So I go up underneath the truck.
Oh,
and
I got out. I got out when I told you to start driving, and I saw it.
Yeah, one of the bolts.
Yeah, I know what you were saying. I was just saying it changes it to a graphic when we see it stuff.
One of the bolts that held
the caliper,
brake caliper on, sheared off,
or something. It just disappeared.
The caliper was actually hanging by the hose up underneath where the wheel was, and that was the noise we heard.
Yep.
When I hit the brake,
it came off this way, so it was still one bolt was there, and it popped off.
And so it was literally like when I hit the brake, it would bang against the
wheel.
Yeah.
The inner wheel.
So that was that.
And we were trying to see, like, oh my God, maybe that was sheared when we were turning. Couldn't find it on there. And then we're sitting there like, oh my God, did this happen when we were on the highway?
Yeah.
So I had to go all the way down to the camp area, find Broadside's wife, went and grabbed her. I'm like, you need to take me to AutoZone right now because I need a bolt and I need to get a kit. So I ended up going down there and got the bolt and kit, came down, put the brake caliper back on so we can actually drive down to where we were at and set up our camp.
Yeah.
So those are the only...
That was 2 years in a row for Waxhaw.
Well, it's the only 2 times we've ever been to Waxhaw.
Yeah.
I don't think we've been there. Do Jerry remember last summer heading to Bath or Newbern, can't remember which, and the wheel cover and tire issue we got delayed with? That was terrifying. That was Bath.
Yeah.
That was Bath 2 years ago.
I mean, this wasn't related to a haunting incident.
No.
But yeah, we were on our way to Bath, and
he hit something in the road.
It basically, the tire didn't go flat, but the entire tread for the wheel on the driver's side on the trailer sheared off, went through the fender and off the back of the trailer, and took the fender with it out onto the highway. So we thankfully were only like we were only like a mile away from the next exit.
Yeah.
And there was
still in Virginia though.
There was a big truck stop style gas station. That might have been last
year. You might have been right.
There was a big truck stop style gas station that we stopped at.
Loves, they're nice ones.
And
Mr. having to get the lug nuts off of the freaking, I don't think they've ever been replaced.
Trying to take the lug nuts off the spare was
I went into the store and found like this Gorilla anti-seize stuff that we were just saturating, and then trying to, like, Lindsay and I are trying to take turns and helping him trying to loosen these damn things, and we're dealing with it like
it took everything I had to get the lug nuts off of that wheel.
Yeah, we were like, all right, we're done, no more.
And of course, it's 90 degrees outside.
Oh, so, God, yeah. Freaking hot.
So, yeah, the good times, things happen on...
Hey, story time. Hey, one thing we could do, we say is story time now when we start talking about stuff, but it does give good stories. Builds character. You hear people talk about, what do you like to put on the ramrod? Why do you like to put the ramrod on your face? Because I fidget.
Because she's a nut.
Because I fidget. I can't sit still. We help loosen it. I'll die on the hill. Yes. And Shannon, I just can't. I fidget a lot. And,
she does. She crazy. So anyway,
I am not crazy.
It is about that time, crazy. I think.
Yeah, wow, that was a quick hour.
Story time's over.
Story time. So we hope you guys enjoyed just chatting with us tonight, and got the answer to some of your questions. Why do I like to put my ramrod? What do I like to put on my ramrod? Shut up, Todd. I'm sure you did great, Lindsay.
We talked crap about you while you were
here.
Yeah,
you missed it. We talked lots of shit about you.
Which means now you're gonna have to go back and watch the rest of the show once we post it.
Or actually show up on time to next week's show.
Show up on time.
I don't think we want to know, Todd.
Then we can talk about you while you're here.
So if you guys have ideas for shows next week, let us know. We're very interested. We're gonna be having shows through first week of October. October is going to be kind of an odd month because of how much we're traveling.
Yes,
we're going to be in Florida twice, and then I got to travel for work, so I don't know how the shows will work. We might put it on pause till November. We're not sure.
It's going to be a wait and see kind of thing for October.
In this episode, Lurville thinks Jay is Todd.
We will try and keep you guys up to date as quickly as we know what's going on,
Hilarious,
so that you know what's going on.
It was a good time just chatting. I actually enjoyed just bullshitting and telling stories and all that.
We had a good time. Did you have a good time? I hope you guys had a good time because we had a good time.
I didn't get it, Mr. Janet. You're fine.
It's like a little round table.
It is. I appreciate the questions, Steph. Good questions.
Yep, thanks, guys.
Maybe not have answered all of them, but we'll do this again. We'll do another. We might call it something different than tonight because I know a lot of people saw the graphic and were extremely.
You guys get confused easy.
You're like, is it tonight? No, it says Thursday. We're calling the show tonight.
Read the graphic. It says Thursday night at 8. Come on,
Stephanie
people.
likes how her question was the whole episode. Was it the whole episode?
What?
We were just kind of talking random things, and we just kind of cannonballed into other topics. Get it? My joke? Not snowball, cannonball. Sorry. All right.
And on that
note, we will see you guys next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Did
Thanks
you mic this house? You keep responding to things we say out loud. Shh. I am captain after all.
Be very quiet.
Till next week, guys. Thank you for showing up. We loved it. Enjoyed the questions. Enjoyed the interaction. We hope you guys have a wonderful weekend.
As always.
Hashtag drink more rum. Oh, I got to get out of studio mode to do anything.